Hey, black rain. Ooh, yeah. Hey, 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 black rain. Ooh, yo. Hey, hey, black rain. Yeah, hey, black rain. Ooh, yeah. Who you think is the best in the league? Black rain. Who you think these people tryna see? Black rain. Pros online still in my place. For what? Who you think these people wanna be? Black rain. Who you know with a drift like this? Black rain. Who you know with a drift like that? Black rain. Who you know with a stick like this? Black rain. Hey, who you know with a stick like that? You reading ebooks, but this is a pro read. Pro read. Sometimes I do this with no read. They said it I'm sticky. They said I'm too OP. OP. I can be down 14, come back in the fourth, win the game out with no lead. No lead. If you ain't got 200 or better, I'm sending it back. Don't you even approach me, don't need to go pro, cause you already know me. Yo, hey, black rain. Oh, yeah.
Alright, man, we back at it with another Madden video. Who should I play with today, man? Y'all know I like fast receivers. I ain't gonna lie, shit, but I done lost the past 2 games I played, I done lost for real. That shit got me a little tight. She got me a little pissed off for real. Let's go. Let's see, cause I'm seeing some speed right here at receiver. Let's go with them steel boys. You feel me? So I can go 4 receivers in my 5 wide and a tight end. Yeah. I'm digging that. I'm definitely. Or should I start seeing who got, you know what, it is what it is, bro. We gonna rock out like this. It is what it is. We got Jalen Ramsey and Slay at corner. Okay, cool. Ramsey and Slay at corner. Can y'all believe Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay on the same team? Like, they got a bunch of good players. They got a bunch of good names. They have a bunch of good names. Now that I think about it, wow. Who's Echols? Now I won't Porter in the slot. I might just run straight man to man, bro. I really might just run. Okay, you know what? I feel like being weird today. Let's see. Who's this? Chuck Clark got 72 man to man. I kind of feel like being a little weird today and running man to man and dropping everybody in coverage, and then just sending one. You know, because the last dude I just got the last dude I just played against, right? That shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit pissed me off. I usually don't get mad at the game, but the shit kind of had me pissed off a little bit. The simple fact that he ran cover 2 and dropped every single person in coverage, and he dropped every single person in coverage, and then he would just send one person or blitz one person, and he would get pressure. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. The shit pissed me off, like in a bad way. Like, how does that work out? And if you watch the other video, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I can sit here. Who good linebackers for me? All right, Peyton Wilson. If I do run that defense, then I gotta put him right there. Cool, bro. So I can sit here and rush 5 or 6 people, right? I can rush 5 or 6 people, and he can be blocking 5 or 6, and they'll block him up perfect. Each person understands, I got assignment to do. I got some shit going on. I gotta block this guy right here in front of me. Each person will understand that. I got assignment. Here's my assignment. Let me handle my assignment. When somebody rushes one person, it's just a one-on-one now, and the other 4 offensive linemen will be like, shit, that's up to you right there, my boy. You gotta handle that shit by yourself. Like, you gotta lock that shit down. We gonna take our break right here because we ain't got shit going on. And when that happened, I'm like, okay, cool. And it's always, he's rushing his best player every single time. So it's fucking Myles Garrett on my tackle. and boom, he whoop his fucking ass, and now all my other guys like, shit, that's on you finna get that F grade for that right there. I can't help you. And now he got 10 guys in coverage where nothing's open, and now I'm sitting here getting sacked. That shit just blows my mind every time. All right, we got Bosch Man 5 Ski rocking with the Denver Broncos. You remember how back in the past Maddens were like, you come out with a solid team and somebody came out with a trash team, you knew for a fact you was about to blow them out. You knew for a fact, like, yeah, that's an easy dub right here. This nigga he ain't got nobody to compete with. He ain't on my level. His team can't compete with my team at all. Now that shit is totally different. Now you like, boy, I hope we can get some shit rocking. I want to just run cover 2 this game. I ain't finna run no mismatch coverages. I want to run cover 2. Cool. Great tackle. I can live with that right there. Let's see. Let me see something. Put the hard flat over there this time. Nice, D-line. Nice. Okay, gun tight usually gives me problems. So I ain't gonna lie, we finna just run man-to-man. Underneath coverage. Oh my God, he had it. Can I get a fumble? He had his crosser over there. Okay, underneath coverage. Good stop. That's how you click. Right there. Send them. That's how you send them right here. We're gonna go over to tight end slot for receivers. Now every one of my receivers got some speed out there. 95s, 90, you feel me? Every last one of them. Okay, this is probably cover 3. We're gonna bam with the bam right there. So if it's match, which is it is, we're gonna throw the comeback route right there. Bam. You feel me? That right there was match. Cover 3 match. That route combination right there, it'll pretty much tell you if it's match now. That slot down the vertical right there, if he matched that and run with that, that's match. So that's why we got the drag and the comeback route. You feel me? Right here, we're gonna run the double crossers. Yeah. Talk to me. You feel me? Appreciate you for your service. You feel me? Talk to me. Tired of losing? Here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research and finding the safest picks to ensure wins. If you can copy and paste, you can make money. All of my team bets are being placed on fullstarsportsbook.com. They are a sports book that you can use in all 50 states. To get an account created, message them Rain4 on Instagram, and they will create you an account and give you a 100% deposit match with free play. So if you deposit 100, you get a free $100. Join the VIP membership and copy the same bets as me every single day. If you are just interested in player props and prize picks is available in your state, for new users, use code RAIN4 and play $5 and instantly get a free $50. Join the VIP membership for just prize picks or the VIP Elites membership for player props and team bets. If prize picks isn't available in your state, you can use fullstarsportsbook.com for player props as well. Once again, here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research to find the safest picks and winning as a team. My first full game was in this Pittsburgh Steelers stadium. My very first college full game. Played against Pittsburgh. I went to Youngstown State. We played against Pittsburgh. Not the Steelers. We played against, you feel me? College. And it was pretty dope. That's kind of where I got some, you feel me? That's where my career started, pretty much. So out of high school, I went to oh my God, I didn't mean to switch stick. Out of high school, I went to Youngstown State No, I didn't. Out of high school, I went to Appalachian State, and I redshirted, and then I transferred. Bro, what are y'all doing? Then I transferred to Youngstown State, and my first game was against Pittsburgh, and I really wasn't even supposed to be. I ain't gonna say I wasn't supposed to be starting, but I ain't gonna say I wasn't supposed to be starting, but my regular linebacker, well, our starting linebacker, he was a senior, and I feel like he wasn't better than me. He just knew the offense more than I did. So, well, he knew the defense more than I did. So, he had been there for 4 years already. I'm trying to think, can't do this at the same time. Thank you. Let me pick that, bro. So, he got the starting spot. Well, a couple days before the game day, we had drug tests. Because coach was like, yo, I'm tired of y'all smoking. I'm tired of it. This is crazy. Coach like, I'm tired of y'all smoking. I know y'all smoke. You feel me? And I ain't going for it. He had told us like a week before, like, I'm drug testing, so y'all better be on y'all shit. You feel me? When the drug tests get here, I don't care who you is, if you starter, whatever the case may be, you better not fail that damn drug test. This game is so sad. Tell me this game ain't sad. Tell me this game ain't sad. 4th and 10, you just throwing shit to niggas. Man, tell me this game ain't sad. That's why people love this game right here. You can do shit just like that right there and get congratulated for it. Like, that shit is sad. Now we want to get a fucking knockout. Now we want to get a knockout. Thank you. Come on. We're not going for that. So our linebacker failed his drug test, right? So they were like, yep, you up. I was like, bet, say less. So the first game, hey, scoot back, bro. Just make tackles. Perfect. So the first game I started versus Pitt, and I know I'm fucking up the story. There's no way you can throw that. There's no way you can throw that. And let me pick the fucking ball off. Let me pick it off. But hey, okay, cool. So my first game was in the Pitt Stadium, and it was versus James Conner, Tyler Boyd. I forgot who their quarterback was at that time, but it was an experience, bro. It was an experience. Now I did play at App State. I played the first 3 games at App State, and then I redshirted. I played special teams, and then I tore my meniscus at practice. This is a match again. Tore my meniscus at practice, and coach decided to redshirt me. Feel me? There's no point in me playing, you know what I'm saying, sitting out a couple weeks and then trying to come back and, you know what I'm saying, off surgery. So, you get a knockout. You get a knockout. I can't get a knockout. So that wasn't my first time playing, but that's why I say that was my first time game pretty much. And bro, I had like 12 tackles, 2 tackles for losses, fumble recovery. We ended up losing that game like 45-38. They got it was an even game. They got like a kick return touchdown before half, and then they got the ball after half, and that kind of like, that was really like the separation for real in the game. And it was an experience, bro. It was, and I say that because I went to a D1 AA school, Youngstown State. So that was the first D1. That was the only D1 school that we was gonna play that year. You feel me? People don't understand D1 and D1 AA, so I'm gonna say FCS and FBS. You know, so That was the first. That was the only FCS school that was gonna play that year. So my first game was versus a big school, and I performed great, bro. The only thing that I could tell the difference in was like I was like, damn, bro, I gotta gain some weight. I was 205 playing inside linebacker. But our defense was built more around speed. Like we had 40 linemen to protect the linebackers and the linemen from climbing. But like I still had to deal with offensive linemen every single play. You feel me? Like, but usually it would be them coming off of like a one-on-one block, and then I get to like chip them, whatever the case may be. But I got pancaked for like that was my first time ever getting. I got pancaked like 3 times that game, bro. If you guys know what a pancake is, that means like you get right on your back, like flat on your back. I got pancaked like 3 times that game, bro. And like that was the first time I was like, yo. And I could tell the difference between like a FCS offensive lineman and an FBS offensive lineman. I could tell the difference. I could definitely. I'm like, damn, because my offensive lineman was pretty big. You know what I'm saying? We had some 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 285 type guys. No, them niggas was 6'6", 6'7", 345, 325. They was like NFL offensive linemen. I'm like, god damn, like. And Youngstown being one of the bigger, he called that. Youngstown being one of the bigger FBS schools, we had, you know what I'm saying, NFL talent. We had, you know what I'm saying, NFL size. But man, I'm talking about them boys was so damn strong, bro. But I played good, but that's when I realized I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to gain some weight or something. But I didn't that year. I just learned how to like take on blocks better that year. Like instead of like thinking I'm finna go with a shoulder on them, I gotta get my hands out first and not let them get their hands on me first. And like soon as I get my hands on them type shit, soon as I, you know what I'm saying, lock right here, I gotta shed. Boom, shed. It ain't no boom holding. And because with linebackers, not linebackers, with tight end and running backs, you can usually boom, and then you can look. You know what I'm saying? You can hold your block right here and look, and then when you see which way you want to go, you can shed. You feel me? Boom, extend, look, shed. Offensive lineman, nah, them niggas was. As soon as I do this right here, they were doing me like, you know. I was like, oh shit, yeah, this shit different. But one thing I will say though, bro, it really prepared me, like that being my first game really was like, okay, cool, because after that it got easier. After that it got easier. There's no way you throwing this type shit, bro. There's no way you throwing this type shit. So if my mind is correct, we played Pittsburgh first game, but the second game was like Robert Morris, who was like D2 school. And then after that we had Central Connecticut, who was a D2 school. So I went from a big D1 school to 2 smaller schools, and it was like cake. I'm only rushing 1. There's no way. Let me get like, do the defense ever get interceptions? That's just what that's what I'm curious about. Do the defense ever get interceptions? Can we ever get an interception? Like ever? There's no way. Oh my God! Can we get an offensive pass interference ever? Can we get an offensive pass interference? God damn, cousin. If he gonna keep running with Y? No, I was throwing a touchdown to Y. He ran. I know what a middle read looked like, and he was running to the middle read, but I knew he wasn't gonna continue to run that course. I knew he would. He ended up pulling back. This nigga D-line is fucking crazy. And that's all I'm looking for right there, the vertical. Fuck. Oh, that's a ball. That's a ball. I wish we could have caught it on the run. If we being honest here, I liked Miller. I liked Scotty Miller on that route. I liked Scotty Miller on that route. What's the flag? What's the flag? Offensive pass. Oh my God. This game is so ass. Oh my God. This game is. Oh my God. I can't make this up. Wow, you can't make this game up. You cannot make this. I think I had my tight end down the middle of the field, but wow, you cannot. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say in that situation. Is just fucking wow. Wow is all you can say, bro. And defense just will never get interceptions. Never. This is a bad game, bro. Like, we finally got an interception. Finally got an interception. But I be trying to tell people, like, just because you don't go D1 or, you know what I'm saying, FCS or FBS, that don't mean that you ain't got skill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be your grades, sometimes you get overlooked, and yeah, sometimes you just ass. But it was a lot of comp that I played against. I played against a lot of NFL players in my time. Hey, can you get free? Like, fuck. My left tackle was getting destroyed. I played against Cooper Kupp. I actually guarded Cooper Kupp for a lot of the game. He actually ran with that time. Cooper Kupp. I played against Kendrick Bourne. I played against, these are just offensive players. Tyler Boyd, James Conner, James Robinson. I played against Carson Wentz. I played against the other quarterback after Carson Wentz that went to North Dakota State. I can't think of his name. He ended up playing for the Chargers for a good little bit. Y'all see how 57 is going and playing that shit down the middle of the field, and then he just turns around like he's not playing. That's what a middle read does. Middle read makes you think he's playing that, but he's not. I played against Dallas Goedert. I played against a lot of NFL players, bro. It was fun. It was definitely fun. But that was a GG. I got my new defense. I'm gonna just rush one person and put fucking zones out there and run man to man, cause that shit is just ridiculous.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah,